I want to shift, before we get to fair use, to talk about this is the embed question, or the framing question. And this, for folks who don't do a lot on the web, this may run way over your head, or under your head. Suppose this is your website, and you've got a photo here, and the photo is actually coming, from your own server. The whole website, the photo, the page itself, all of it is being hosted on your computer. You're fine. There's no problem unless that photo doesn't belong to you. And if that photo doesn't belong to you, you are engaging in copyright infringement. Suppose you grab that photo from somewhere else. You made a copy of it, you stored it down onto your computer, you built it into your website. You are hosting a copy. You are engaging in copyright infringement. Now, suppose you've got the same photo, but it's coming from the server where the photo is that you got. You captured the photo from some other website, from some web gallery, so the celebrities media gallery. Instead of copying the photo, you drew a framing, an inline link, an embed. And in my world, embed means the copy doesn't exist on your server. What you're doing is drawing a link to the other guy's server. When that happens, even though the website looks exactly the same, the photo is not being hosted on your computer. The photo is coming from the other guy's computer, and you're not engaging in copyright infringement because you haven't made a copy. All you have done is written some HTML code that causes the browser to pull the photo from another source and fit it into your website. When you do that, the judges in the Ninth Circuit say, and actually the Second Circuit as well, in New York and Los Angeles, they say that's not copyright infringement. I don't know if this rule will stand the test of time, but this is the rule today. The way to avoid copyright infringement when you have a photo that you don't have permission for that is living on somebody else's website is to draw a link to it, as opposed to make a copy of it.
So you mean in the URL for the photo, we insert the URL for that website?
There's more to it than just inserting the URL. But yes, if you haven't actually
create the embed ourselves.
Yes, yes. And so long as what you're doing is merely creating computer instruction to the browser to pull the photo from somebody else's server as opposed to pulling it from your server, you are not hosting a copy. In order to engage in copyright infringement, you have to make a copy. You have not made a copy. In fact, the person who has made the copy is the person who's looking at the web page. It's the user. The user, when the user comes to your website and your website populates the image, the copy of the image resides on that user's screen. The user created the copy. You didn't. You enabled them to create the copy, and at least in the Ninth Circuit, that's good enough. Not good enough. But the point here is you can do this and avoid copyright infringement by doing embed linking. The trouble is, when the link goes bad, you've got a hole in your website. It looks really bad, which is the reason why you usually don't do it. You usually grab the photo, make a copy, host the copy on your site, so if the source page goes away, you don't have this problem of a hole on your site. Let's talk about fair use doctrine.